You're from.
I'm from Korea.
Oh, you're from Korea, Southern Korea.
South
Yeah, and your favorite type of ice cream.
I don't really like it.
Okay, it's okay. And
After introductions are done, make sure they have the microphones in their hands.
My name is Caitlin, and my favorite type of ice cream is chocolate. My name is Jayon. I came from Korea, and
so you guys all from Korea, right?
I'm not.
Oh, you are from where? America. So, I wanted to talking about my migration story. My migration story is kind of the most happiest experience that I have ever had. I remember since my grandpa they started to migrated from Fujian to the Hainan Island, and after the Cultural Revolution, you are going to do it in the humility class. The Cultural Revolution, they have to avoid that things. They go to Malaysia. After that, they go back to Hainan Island and migrated to Shenzhen. So last year I migrated to Hong Kong because I think it is easier to migrate it into United States. So the migration, because I come from United States, but my citizenship is China and now it's Hong Kong. So I live in there for 8 years, and it is kind of really hard to get something, but it is gonna be happy. First things I'd like to mention is cultures. Different kind of cultures is gonna be really difficult to deal with. First of all, in China, we have to read the Journey to the West, and different kind of war scenes happen in our ancient times. For example, ancient times. But if you go to America, the short history. So you have to read different kind of lectures, which is totally different in China. For example, the Animals Garden, the Bibles, the China, we don't need to necessarily to read that, but in United States we have to read that. So culture is the first things I have to mention. No, yes, I actually born in there, and I migrated in China maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So it is kind of harsh to deal with the culture. Second things I'd like to mention is language, because if you come back from United States, you speak English, and after you go to China, you have to study Chinese and French if you're in the school. So it's kind of harsh that learn different kind of language, different kind of grammar, different kind of vocabularies you have to memorize, which is gonna be really difficult. Actually, I can speak French, I can speak English, I can speak Chinese. That's just all three kind of language I can speak. Cantonese, I don't know. So Chinese is kind of the most hardest language in the world. You learn it's kind of difficult. Second, I wanted to mention cultures again. If you migrated into different kind of country again, language is kind of the place who can represent cultures. If you go to the China, Chinese people had his own style to talking using language to let the people avoid some kind of mistake. But in United States, it is quite different, because the American people always straight on, but Chinese people always say something which is in the statements, which is really hard to get through of it. If you got straight on in China, it's really difficult to get people to accept that. The third thing is your social activities. You have to make new friends, you have to meet new teachers, you have to build your own friend zone in China rather than America. So it is kind of harsh to migrate it, but you will going to accept it or adapt it in 2 months or 3 months. Okay, that's it.